welcome. I'm happy you clicked to check on. Hold on, my dog has to use the bathroom. What's up, everybody, and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. I'm happy you clicked on this video to check it out. For those who are returning, you know it has been a while, and I figured what other way to let you all know what I've been up to and where I've been at than to actually show you all a quick little video reel of some of the projects that I've been working on within this year. So for those of you who don't know, I'm a podcaster, videographer, and creative entrepreneur. Here on this channel, I typically talk about podcasting, skincare, and a few things in between. This particular video is a little bit different and falls under that in-between category. I haven't typically done a video like this before, but I hope to do more videos like this. But I just want to quickly share with you all and do a check-in about where I'm at within my creative journey and share with you all really quickly some projects that I'm working on and what I've learned this year. So at the top of this year, I set a goal for myself to grow my podcast and grow my YouTube channel. And realistically, because the state of the world and things of that nature, there's been some areas where I have excelled and some areas where I've kind of fell short. And that's okay. It's a learning journey, and I'm continuing to, go along this process. So I do have my phone, and I do have this Post-it note because I wanted to share with you all some of the things that I have learned and just give you all a quick check-in about where I'm at within some of those things. So one of the things that I learned from this year is that when times get tough, you are still expected to show up. And some of the things to keep in mind as it relates to that is prepare for the tough times, over communicate, and plan out moments for rest and relaxation. So for me, this has been a tough year. I have a full-time job, and then I also do freelance videography on the side. And you all know I have a podcast as well. And also within this year, I lost a close family member and a friend, and I had a lot of people reach out to me to want to do work. On top of that, planning events. So it has been a crazy year for me, and something that is very important. I knew this for some time now, but you have to plan out moments for rest, relaxation, and to just recharge. If you are creative, you can experience burnout if you're constantly cranking out things and constantly doing things and not just leaving time and space for you to just think about, why you're doing the things that you're doing, and to just recharge and get back in love with the things that you enjoy doing. And so that was a reminder for me this year, is to make sure that I'm over communicating and letting people know where I'm at within the process, constantly give them updates about what's needed to move the project forward, and to just plan for those moments when it gets tough, because here we are 2 years into this pandemic that we're in, and it's still kind of going. And so one thing I've learned this year, which was a reminder, is to make sure that you are planning for those moments to recharge and just communicate where you're at with things. The other thing that I learned this year is to be clear about who you are and what services you offer. So this year I connected with a biz influencer. She's also a YouTuber. And I got a clarity call with her. And in that clarity call, it was also some pre-homework. And it just kind of helped me get clear on what direction I would like to move my freelance service business into and what things I want to focus on. And that was super helpful because I'll give you all a specific example. I'm a videographer, as I have mentioned earlier, but sometimes people will ask me like, hey, you got this fancy camera, can you just take some photos of me doing this thing? And in some cases, that is not the direction that I wanted to go, and I would just have to be clear and let them know like, hey, that's not the direction I'm trying to go in at the moment, but here's some other creators that you can connect with, or here's some other people whose work that I follow and I like is kind of similar to mine, and they may be able to help you. But just get comfortable passing along, you know, things that may not be in your realm of expertise or things that you don't want to focus on. Get comfortable passing it off to other people and knowing that there is an abundance of work out here. There's an abundance of other people to work with, and don't be so eager to jump and do anything hoping that it'll lead to something else. It's very helpful to just get clear and focus and direct on what it is that you want to do, so that way you can do more of the things that you want to do. And so that has been very evident for me this year in my own personal experience. And there has been cases where I have had the capacity to take on a photo shoot. A girl reached out to me. She's like, hey, I seen some of your work that you did at this particular event. I really want you to film some boudoir photos for me. She wanted a feminine, empowering photo shoot for her birthday. And I was like, you know what? Like, this seems like a cool project. I really like what you have in mind, of course. And I wanted to get more into creative directing and coaching and just helping people get more comfortable in front of the camera. So it was a cool project to work on because I was able to kind of give her some tips and tricks on how to like position herself in front of the camera, what angles to try out, how to place her hands, her feet, because placement in front of a camera and just how you show up in front of a camera, it is a muscle, it is a skill, and something if you're not familiar with doing, it can be uncomfortable. And something else I realized is videography and photography, it can be a male-dominated industry, and not all the time women feel comfortable reaching out to a man for that particular type of shoot, and they might feel more comfortable working with another woman who can just kind of coach them and be gentle with them in those types of settings. So it was really cool to work on something like that, and it was really cool to just get clear on what types of services and what kind of projects do I want to work on moving forward. So that is a little bit about what's been going on with me this year. As you all can tell, it has been a lot, but luckily in some of the moments I have brought along my camera. I have captured those moments. I didn't do Vlogmas this year because that would have been a lot, and it's already been a year. So I'm looking forward to sharing some of that footage with you all. So definitely stay tuned. Get subscribed if you're into these kinds of videos. And let me know in the comments section below if there is a specific video you would like to see from me, something you would like me to share more about, or just if there's specific content you would like to see. Don't hesitate to let me know in the comments section below. Thanks for tuning in. Till next time. Bye.